If you search online for how men decide who to marry, you'll find advice that sounds like it was written by people who have never dated a man. They'll tell you men want loyalty. Others will say beauty, some will say cooking skills, kindness, or being supportive. And while all of that sounds nice, it completely misses the real moment a man decides whether you're wife material or just someone he enjoys for now. Because that decision doesn't happen after months of dating. It doesn't happen after meeting his friends. And it definitely doesn't happen when he says, "I'm not ready for a relationship right now." The truth is uncomfortable. Men decide very early, often without realizing it. And once that decision is made, almost nothing you do afterward can change it. So today, I'm going to walk you through the exact psychological moment when that decision happens. Not from fantasy, not from romantic movies, but from how men actually think. And yes, this might sting a little, but clarity always does. The first lie women are taught. Most women believe men decide marriage based on how much they love you. That's adorable and completely wrong. Love doesn't make a man commit. Comfort doesn't make a man commit. Time doesn't make a man commit. Men commit when something clicks internally. A silent calculation they never say out loud. And that calculation is this: do I respect her enough to build my future around her? Not, do I enjoy her? Not, is she fun? Not, is she attractive? Plenty of women are all three and still never become wives. When this realization hit me, when I was younger, I used to think men married the woman who loved them the most. Then I watched men walk away from women who were loyal, were patient, were emotionally invested, were willing to wait, and marry someone else faster. That's when it became obvious. Men don't reward effort, they reward position, the moment that decides everything. Here's the moment most women never notice. It happens when a man realizes, I could lose her and she would be okay. That's it. That's the moment. Not when you cook for him, not when you forgive him, not when you prove how much you care, but when he senses that your life doesn't collapse without him. This is where most women accidentally disqualify themselves. The invisible test men never talk about. Men don't sit down and say, let me evaluate her long-term potential. Instead, they observe something far more telling. How do you react when things are uncertain? How do you behave when he pulls back slightly? Do you panic or remain grounded? Do you chase clarity or maintain self-control? Men are watching how emotionally regulated you are under pressure. Because here's the brutal truth. A man cannot imagine marrying a woman whose emotional state depends on his behavior. That feels like a responsibility, and men don't romanticize responsibility the way women do. Why over-investing feels safe, but isn't. Many women believe that showing consistency, effort, and emotional availability will signal wife material. In reality, it often signals something else. She will tolerate uncertainty, and that is not reassuring to a man. It's unsettling, because deep down, he knows. If she doesn't respect her own emotional boundaries, how will she protect the relationship when things get hard? The difference between girlfriend energy and wife energy. Here's the distinction men feel, but rarely explain. Girlfriend energy says, I'll adjust for you. I'll wait. I just want us to work. Wife energy says, this is my life. You can join it or not. I won't rush outcomes. I don't audition for permanence. One feels accommodating, the other feels grounded. Men may enjoy the first, they commit to the second. The approval trap. The fastest way to exit the wife material category is to seek reassurance about where you stand. Questions like, where is this going? Do you see a future with me? Why are you distant? These questions feel logical, they feel mature. But psychologically, they do something dangerous. They flip the power dynamic. The moment a man feels you need certainty more than he does, his subconscious reclassifies you, not as a future partner, but as emotional dependability without long-term obligation. And once that switch flips, it almost never flips back. Why men say, I'm not ready? When men say they're not ready, what they usually mean is, this doesn't feel aligned enough to build my life around. Not, I need more time. I need you to prove yourself. I need more love. Men don't delay marriage because of confusion. They delay it because something feels off. And most of the time, that off feeling has nothing to do with you as a person, and everything to do with how much emotional leverage you've handed over. The silent shift men feel. There's a moment when a man stops feeling like he's being evaluated and starts feeling like he's the one being evaluated. That's when things change. You stop asking, do you like me? Are we okay? Where is this going? And instead, Without saying it out loud, your energy communicates, I'm observing whether you fit into my life. This doesn't make you cold, it makes you grounded, and grounded women feel rare. Why men commit faster than they admit? Men don't fear commitment. They fear committing to the wrong emotional dynamic. They're perfectly willing to commit when the relationship feels calm, not chaotic. The woman doesn't emotionally escalate faster than he does. His presence is appreciated, not required. That's why you'll see men suddenly marry someone after years of avoiding it. Nothing sudden happened. The dynamic was simply different. The woman men choose isn't trying to secure him. Here's the irony. The woman men marry is usually the one who isn't constantly monitoring his behavior, doesn't react emotionally to every shift, doesn't push for labels prematurely, doesn't over-explain her feelings, not because she doesn't care, but because she doesn't center her life around uncertainty. Men interpret that as emotional maturity, and emotional maturity is what makes a man think, I could build something stable with her. The role of emotional containment. One of the most underrated traits men look for and almost never articulate is emotional containment. Can you feel deeply without unloading constantly? Can you experience uncertainty without panicking? Can you be disappointed without collapsing? Men don't run from emotions. They run from emotional volatility they'll be expected to manage. A woman who can regulate herself feels like peace, and peace is dangerously attractive. Why men pull away from perfect women? Some women do everything right on paper. They're caring, supportive, loving, available, and yet men still hesitate. Why? Because perfection without boundaries feels like pressure. When a man senses, she's investing more than I am, he doesn't feel grateful. He feels responsible, and responsibility without alignment kills attraction. The power of being willing to walk away. This is where things get misunderstood. Being willing to walk away doesn't mean threatening to leave. It doesn't mean ultimatums. And it definitely doesn't mean manipulation. It means your behavior doesn't change when outcomes are unclear. You don't negotiate for consistency. You don't chase reassurance. You don't perform emotional labor hoping it'll be rewarded. And men notice, because most people can't do that. The internal question men ask. Eventually, every man who considers marriage asks himself this: if things got hard, would she become my anchor or my burden? That's the real filter. Not beauty, not charm, not chemistry, stability. And stability isn't quiet compliance. It's emotional self-respect. Why men value women who don't over-explain. Over-explaining doesn't communicate honesty. It communicates anxiety. Men read excessive explanation as needing validation. Fear of being misunderstood. Fear of losing the connection. A woman who speaks clearly and then stops feels confident. And confidence creates trust. The final classification moment. Here's the final truth. Men decide your wife material when you don't chase clarity. You don't overinvest early. You don't collapse when things are undefined. You maintain your standards calmly. You don't make him the emotional center of your universe, not because you're distant, but because you're complete. And completeness feels like partnership, not pressure. This isn't about strategy. If you try to act like this, it won't work. Men can feel when it's forced. This is about a mindset shift, from seeking security to being secure, from waiting to be chosen to choosing, from emotional urgency to emotional control. And once that shift happens, men don't ask whether you're wife material. They start asking whether they're good enough to keep you. Marriage isn't a reward for patience. It's a response to alignment. And the moment men decide has nothing to do with how much you give. It has everything to do with how whole you are without them. This is Brainy Facts. Subscribe if you want psychology, not fairy tales, and I'll see you in the next one.